Turning now to another emotional night along the lakeshore. They've done it again. Fennville beating Bangor by 29 points tonight, just one day after the funeral for their fallen teammate, Wes Leonard. The win catapults the team to the district finals Friday night. Sports Director Jack Doles is live at Hope College, where Fennville is celebrating. He kicks off our team coverage for us tonight. Jack?
Brian, these guys have every excuse in the book to come out flat, not play well, but they played fantastic tonight and blew out a pretty good Bangor team. Let's take a look at some highlights from this game. First half action, and you know it's your night when a guy's hitting a shot like this. Joseph Vanderbach from three off glass. The bank is open. Sophomore Pete Alfaro took over in the second quarter, hits a couple of key threes here, and they build a double-digit lead. Then Alfaro with a blocked shot. That's going to start the fast break. Xavier Grigg going to finish it with two of his 25 points. Fennville wins it 79-50. They advance to the district finals on Friday.
You try to talk about, they've got Wes somewhere in their hearts probably and in their minds. And at some point tonight, I think it was a kind of a switch where I think Wes would enjoy this, and they're trying to enjoy it. That's an okay thing. That's probably something very hard for. It's hard for me to do, and these kids kind of showing me how to do it. And it's okay to enjoy it and play. And I think they did have fun tonight.
Yeah, and once again, Wes's mother and father here saw them stand and cheer quite often during this game. They're the biggest cheerleaders for Fennville. They will play again Friday night here at DeVos Fieldhouse, take on Covert in the district championship game. Live in Holland, Jack Doles, 24-Hour News 8.
Thank you, Jack. As Fennville moves forward in the state tournament, the number of people cheering for them continues to grow. 24-Hour News 8's Crystal Hilliard is live in Holland with more on the fans in the stands for tonight's game. Crystal?
Susie, you can take a look up at the scoreboard and see the scoreboard really says it all. Fennville beating Bangor 79-50. This team is beating Bangor for the fourth time this season, but tonight fans on both sides told us the score you're looking at is not what mattered.
These guys are battling. They're battling.
Not a typical Fennville fan, just 3 rows behind the basket.
That's a good shot.
That's the head coach for Lawrence, the team that lost to the Blackhawks in the first round of district playoffs. He's here tonight to show his support.
Everybody's interested to see how Fennville comes out after Tuesday, after Wes's funeral, and see how they respond. But they seem really loose, and they're playing better today than they did Monday, I think.
Bangor Vikings! Even as Bangor's fans go crazy for their own squad, Wes Leonard's number is printed on the backs of every white t-shirt over here.
We're showing our respect to Wes and his team. He was a good player.
Jamirka Howell and her classmates cheered on the Vikings from start to finish. But even she admits it's not about who wins or loses.
No, it's about Wes. We don't respect for Wes. I think it's a great game.
Sad why we're here, but it's exciting nonetheless, and all these kids will remember this for the rest of their lives.
The Blackhawks came out on top, but in the end, this victory is about one player.
It just goes to show how big of a person he was. He was a very humble player on the court. In school, he was a funny guy. A lot of these schools recognized him for that, for being humble, for just a great guy that he was. And I'm thankful that they're showing that respect for him.
Now, the Bangor head coach, who knew Wes Leonard well through AAU leagues, said tonight here out on this court, it really seemed like 6 against 5. We're live in Holland tonight. Crystal Hilliard, 24-Hour News 8.
Thanks for that report, Crystal. We do have continuing coverage of this story online at WoodTV.com. We're also going to go back to Holland for more reaction. That's coming up in sports, so stay with us.
Just one day after carrying the young man who often carried them to his final resting place, the Fennville basketball team once again faced the challenge of carrying on without Wes Leonard tonight. The Blackhawks back on the court at the DeVos Fieldhouse again this evening, as was our Jack Doles, who joins us now live from Holland. Jack.
Yeah, Larry, after the buzzer sounded and the teams shook hands, well, not even shook hands, they hugged each other again. The Fennville crowd started chanting Wesley Leonard. Just another amazing night at DeVos Fieldhouse, and Fennville is headed to the district championship game. This night had a different feel. Sure, Wes was in everybody's thoughts. Everywhere you looked, there were reminders. But tears were replaced with cheers. Remember that tearful exchange between Ryan Klingler and Xavier Grigg on Monday? Tonight it was a playful smile, and Fennville and its stadium of fans had plenty to smile about. After a slow start, they closed out the first quarter strong. Grigg's layup put the Blackhawks up 13-4. Second quarter, Adam Siegel, beautiful backdoor feed to DeMarcus McGee. Then sophomore Pete Alfaro takes over. First the drive to the hoop, then he knocks down a couple of threes. Then late in the quarter, Alfaro with the block. Blackhawks break out. Xavier Grigg the finish on the other end. Fennville led 35-18 at the half. 35 points, Wes's number. The Blackhawks really blew it open in the second half, and Grigg, the player who replaced Wes in the starting lineup, finishes with 25 points. Fennville does it again. They beat Bangor 79-50.
I honestly, with all my heart, I think it was 6 against 5 tonight.
Yeah, I think obviously he's talking about, Wes being with us, and I think these guys would probably agree that he's out there somewhere, and he's, whatever he's doing is, like I said, he probably was having fun tonight with us.
Fennville and their sixth man will be back here on Friday night to take on Covert in the district championship game. Live in Holland, Jack Doles, 24 Hour News 8.